Greetings, citizens, and welcome to Star Citizen. We've got a new patch. It's the PTU 8385683. It's a new patch that was released for the weekend, and this is actually our third attempt at streaming today. So I hope it's going to go better than the first two occasions, which lasted less than 2 minutes. We had a crash to desktop after setting our graphics settings to very high. So we're going to go about the options in a different way. We're going to do it before we log into the game. So basically, we're going to go to graphics. We're going to set the volumetric clouds off. We're going to put these on high because we're running an RTX 3070, which handles this very well. Then we're going to turn off VSync, and we're going to turn off, we'll turn off that, and we'll turn off film grain as well. That's it for the graphics. The audio, we want music off, that's good. Key bindings, we only change one key binding in our settings, which is the request landing. So instead of left alt and N, we use the insert key because that's not used. Oops. So if we go back, oops, no. Key bindings, because the insert key, the delete key. It's early. It's early. It's only 6 a.m. There's also the F3 key, which is not used. So, also the semicolon. This is a UK layout keyboard, what I use. So, yeah, that will be the hash key and the semicolon key. Those aren't used either, but that's strange because that's the underscore and plus and equals key. That's not used either. Anyway, that's besides the point. Now the VoIP comms, we don't use any FOIP settings whatsoever, so we turn them all off. So if you go down and the general tracking, turn that off, and turn that off, turn that off. Anything that says yes for the FOIP, face tracking, that kind of thing, we turn off. We don't want them resources running. If we used it, we'd have them all turned on, but we don't. So let me just check here. No. Of course, we want the microphone on. We don't have the voice activated transmission. That's all good. That's all good. So we'll go back on that, and we've already set our character up the first time, but it was a bust because we crashed to desktop on. That's probably going to give us an error. No, it's not. Anyway, that is our guy. We're going to cancel out of this because we've already done it. I don't know why it keeps asking you to create a character when you log in, but it is a known issue. It's been logged on the issue council community forum on Spectrum. So we're going to leave and just log into I'm wondering why my friends list is still up. Well, that's persisted from the last patch, but okay. I thought it was a complete database wipe. I thought it all went. As in deleted, started from scratch, so, I'm just checking to see if I'm in the PTU, and I am in the public test universe, definitely. So we'll just log in again. See how it goes. We've got a nice hot coffee to accompany us on this streaming session. It is going to be a bit of a short one. It's going to be about an hour or so. for real life reasons, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll be back later. Okay, so we have woken up in our Lawville habitat, and we're just going to exit out of here. Now, what we did, because it's a new patch, we deleted our shaders directory and our user folder. Now, a user advised me that that's what he did to get rid of the crash to desktop, and the panel isn't showing there for the elevator, but we'll just see. There's a bit of a gap in the door for the elevator, but it's no problem. So yeah, you can expect graphics problems. Didn't click the button there, but we'll just see if anybody else gets in the elevator. No? Okay, somebody else did get in the elevator, as you can see. Yeah, the graphics, when you delete the shaders directory, you can expect the graphics to sort of be a bit wonky and slow. Excuse me. Just initially, you know, while it catches up on itself and downloads all the new content. Should get better. Did this yesterday, so yeah, been through it once already, and it's no big problem. You've just got to give it a little bit of time. And I know people are in a rush and want to get things done instantly, but the one thing I've learned with Star Citizen is just be patient. You know, just give it that little bit of extra time to work itself out, and yeah. So we're gonna come into, well, I hope we're gonna come into the there we go. What can we see here? Okay, let's exit out of that. Or back off from it. Okay, no. Okay. Can't exit out. Can't select. Can we click on sell? Okay. That's strange. Don't worry about the graphics. They're fine. Well, they will be fine. Let's put it that way. I hope. But yeah, this is playing catch up, I think. Let's go for a wander. And just by wander, I mean, let's just walk around a bit. Give the new content time to download and organize itself. Like I say, I'm not too worried about this because you can expect this kind of thing when you are we've deleted the shaders directory, but yeah, it's not uncommon. Put it that way. It's not uncommon. So come in here again, and I'll try and close the screen down. So try this one then. Shop now, and that one's working. Oh, seems to be working. Now, if we put it straight, if we put the suppressors straight into our Pisces, oops, we are not going to forget them. So if we buy sort of 6 of those, okay, that's transaction complete. And then, oh, wait a minute, we want stone skin undersuits. And if we buy 3 of those, stone skin undersuit. Okay. Turn that chat off a minute. We'll say good morning to our fellow citizens in one moment. Let me see what personal weapons there are, if any. And I think we're going to be strapped for, yeah, we've got a pyro multi-tool. Well, we'll quick buy one of those, just for the sake of having one. I know we're going to loot lots later, but
why can't anyone put things back where they found them? It's not my job to pick up after you.
there is no, I don't think there's any tractor beam attachment here. Oh yeah, there is. We'll quick buy that as well. And that's all going into our Pisces, right? So then we want to put into Lawville. We're going to buy some crews. We want to buy some of this, and we'll buy sort of 20 bottles. And that will go into our Lawville inventory. And that's, I think that's it for now. They've got no dust-up armor. No, okay. But I am a bit concerned about this screen. I want to close this screen off. It's not letting me close that down, but can I use this screen? No. Can't use it at all. That's, I think I've broken that one. Oh dear, that's gonna mess it up for players coming after me. Sorry about that, fellas and gals. I mean, okay, not down that way. That'll just get you lost if you don't know where you're going. So we come up here to the metro centre. Now I'm just gonna check. Right, so we've got our sustenance, but in our weapons we've only got the subscriber gear, which is fine. Absolutely fine. In fact, what we can do is put all this in our inventory, so we're completely naked. It's a bit of a shame actually, because I looted 3 pairs of Apex sunglasses yesterday. Lost one of them. Crashed the desktop, which left my ship in the middle of Daymar around Crusader. Just coming down to the station, and we're looking to looking at. Ooh, what was that?
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
We're looking to travel to the spaceport. And yeah, waiting for the train. We're going to see if it arrives. This is we're getting to the nitty-gritty now. The trains are known to be problematic on occasion, so we'll just see.
And let passengers disembark before boarding.
And that's arrived on cue. That's great. That's really great.
Platform edge when train is approaching.
Train's here, mate. Now, we might be experiencing some kind of latency, because although that player there, he's or she's stood on the platform,
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
They might appear in the train at some point. Just like the elevator, when we came down in the elevator, we didn't press the button. The other player pressed the button, We didn't even know there was another player in the elevator. But that was kind of good because the panel, the elevator panel wasn't displaying, so we're not concerned about things like that because we know from experience
Now arriving.
it takes a little time.
TISA spaceport. Please watch
So
your
we're
step
arriving
when
in 8
disembarking the
seconds,
train.
and it's going to be this door that we come out of, and that one. Whoa, nice armor.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Right, so we come through customs, pass all the Hurston goons. They, I'll tell you one interesting fact. Oh my God! Now then, yesterday, while I was doing a search for missing crew mission, now then, I picked up some crates from the wreck. I'm just going to go into Loadout Manager and apply a skin to my Pisces. It is quite slow, so we'll just bear with it. I got to the wreck and there was crates all over the place. Mineral crates, blue crates, yellow crates and all sorts of stuff. And I thought, right, okay, let us collect some crates. Now there was one and it looked like drugs. It looked like the kind of packages you destroy in a bunker. Oh, the menu's come up, so we'll just apply the night break delivery to our ship, which is the one we love. Okay. That's good. And now we can retrieve our ship. So,
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
while this is, it's our Pisces expedition that we want.
Vehicle selected.
So, I
Stand
put
by.
all the crates in the, I had an
Your
Andromeda.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, there's the marker, so we're going to find out which hangar it is shortly. Put all the crates in the Andromeda, and I thought to myself, I'll go straight to a breaker's yard and sell whatever I can sell that's illegal. Right, so I did that. It wasn't drugs, it was Weeble eggs or something like that. Hangar 8. Okay, so the ship's there, we can see it.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, the package was some Weeble eggs or yeah, of that nature. So I sold it. It was not very expensive, and I got rid of it. And all the other crates on the ship, they were like consumer goods and minerals. Right. So I'm going about my business, and you know, as you do. I don't like them disappearing when you approach them. That's weird. We're going to Hangar 8. So, Hangar 8. So, yeah, I went around the universe. Didn't think anything more about it. Got to Hurston. I was going to dock at Everest Harbour. Lo and behold, I get scanned by Hurston security. And to my surprise, they said, "You are carrying illegal cargo." I'm like, what the hell? And, you know, surrender or be destroyed. And I thought, well, wait a minute. I had a problem anyway. Come on, close the door. Thank you. I had a problem anyway. I'd been stuck in the pilot seat. And I was unable to leave the pilot seat. I tried absolutely everything. Didn't want to log out because I had a lot of loot. I thought I had a lot of loot in my ship. So I thought, And I was with Cotton, a friend of mine, and we literally tried every trick in the book to get out of the pilot seat. Wouldn't work. And there were many people having the same issue. We're going to request takeoff.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you. So we turn everything on.
Aerospace. All systems.
So when I was accosted by the security guard, or personal security,
Takeoff complete.
I thought to myself, why don't I just get myself arrested? Because that's going to get me out of the pilot seat. I was stuck in it. There was no way in hell I was getting out of that pilot seat. So I did. I got myself arrested. I got put in prison. That got me out of the pilot seat. And when they released me, I got 35 minutes I got for transporting, 35-minute sentence for transporting illegal goods. And that's not the one I want. I want that one. Okay, so because we're gonna go pick up some more gear, let me just try get out of pilot seat first, and I'm gonna put one of my stone skin. That's what I want to do. And then we're going to get back in the pilot seat. That's a good. That's a good test. That works. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the HURL5. We're going to quantum to this. Stop spooling. Thank you very much. And we're on our way. So yeah. Got arrested, got put in prison. When they released me, I got all my stuff back, that you know, the armor and everything I was wearing, and I got my ship back, and I was able to retrieve it. Now, players were besides themselves trying to get around this problem. Nothing worked to get them, and there was literally dozens of players who were affected by this on the server that I was on. It was one of the EU servers, and nothing was working. Some of them managed to get out of the seat, but most couldn't. So I thought to myself, when this opportunity came up, I thought, why not just let them kill me, blow me up, put me in prison? That'll get me out of the pilot seat, and it worked. And if you don't mind spending 30 minutes in Klesha, why not? That was funny last night, because there was a guy, obviously he was there and up to no good, and he was waiting at the end of the work mines tunnel. And you don't wait at the end of the work mines tunnel because it's a nice view. You wait at the end of the work mines tunnel for somebody to go down, so you can, you know, you can rob them of whatever they've got and take all the stuff. So yeah, I caught on to this, and I was saying to this guy, I was saying, just go down that tunnel, I'll make it quick, you know, it will be painless and all this. And I was just playing with him, toying with him, and I thought in the end, I'll go down the tunnel myself, and he was there at the door, and I went through the door, and then I found that I couldn't get back up through the door because it was locked behind me. So I was stuck between the two doors, between the guard station and the mines. So I just waited there for a few minutes, and yeah, true to form, read him like a book. He came back round and opened the door, and then I just nipped back through and went out because my sentence was over. So it's really funny, you know, it's really funny. He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word, didn't this other guy? But that's the long and short of it. That's how I got out of being stuck in the pilot seat. And I logged out after I got out of prison. I logged out shortly after, so it wasn't that big a problem, but it wasn't that big a problem because my mate got incapacitated by a UEE Navy hammerhead that was acting real weird around Port Olisar. The hammerhead, yeah, the hammerhead would attack other players for no reason. They'd not got a crime stat or done anything wrong. It would just target and attack other players, and then once the UEE hammerhead attacked players, the station guns would start attacking them too, so they were screwed. They were absolutely screwed. I don't know what went on there. But I did say to Cotton at the time, I said, what if there's like a CIG admin flying that ship? You know? So we're gonna jump to the high cost station. I mean, I don't think they'd do that. I don't think, hang on. It's being a bit weird with us, but this is the nav. So wait till it finishes spooling, then try and jump there. Yep.
Drive is now on.
Yeah, I was honestly, I'm not making light of the situation,
Quantum drive is
but
now on.
that was really funny. I mean, that was, oh, excuse me. Right, so, let's have a look, see what, we'll turn off the, yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing, I wish. The hammerhead, for no reason, was targeting and shooting other players. They had no chance, you know. Against the hammerhead in a Cutlass Black or whatever ship they were flying, when it's an unexpected attack, I mean, you don't expect to get attacked in an armistice zone with no crime stat. But he was taking them out. And I thought to myself, if I get blown up, I get blown up. But I was in the Andromeda and they didn't touch me. However, other people got destroyed and killed. And it was strange. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen anything like that before. But yeah. Another weird thing was, there was 12 people. Initially there was about 90, there's about 94, 95 people. I'm just going to stop that there. Request landing clearance. On the server.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There was 95 people. Where is it, Roger? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, well, we might as well come around this way. And then it went down to 12 people. At first it was 20, 23 or 24 people, and then it went down to 12. And I'm thinking, why is there so few people on the server? Then my mate Cotton came online, and he couldn't join the server. It said server full, and there was only 12 people on it. So it's really strange.
Landing gear.
And that it was like that for about 3 or 4 hours. Overcompensate, right. So during that 3 to 4 hours, I went to private property on selling and filled up with slam. I completely filled the ship with slam. And we should see our landing graphics sometime about now. There we go. So we can auto land. We'll try this. There we go. It seems to be working. No problems
Landing
there.
complete.
Engines off.
Engines on.
Then we're going to refuel.
Landing complete.
We're going to try the
As I
refueling.
say,
That is going to allow us to refuel. That's brilliant, because that wasn't working properly yesterday. They might have fixed that, I'm not sure. Right, so that's given me all the fuel I need. I'm going to get out of the seat. And I'm going to come to... I'll open the door. Just close up the ship again. I'm going to go to the Galleria, to the weapon shop, buy a couple of Night Stalker P4s. See, the graphics problems that we were suffering right at the beginning have gone now, and that's just time. That's just time for the system to catch itself up. But the crash to desktop solution that a friend told me about. I've had 2 crash to desktops so far this morning, so it hasn't gone too well in that respect. And that elevator, don't know what's happening with that one, but Galleria, okay. The weapon shop should be at the back here. Yeah, it is. There I go. I'm just walking through the lobby and I lose 14% health for whatever reason, I don't know. That's not the first time that's happened. That is not the first time it's happened. So if we go P4 and we can't select our... we didn't store the ship, did we? Right, so, okay. Night Stalker. So we'll buy 2 of these. And magazine. We'll buy, like, I don't know, 30 of these. Mustn't forget to transfer them. We've got 4 times or times 4, no. And we've got laser, no. What have we got? Not that much, to be honest. Personal weapons, attachments, nah. It's type cruise and get it back into the right menu. Should bring up cruise, so we'll buy 20 of those just for the sake of having them here. Excuse me.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely am. That's why I bought it, mate. You wouldn't believe that, would you? I bought it because I knew I'd be happy with it. Yeah. Wise words. Jeez. So let's use this elevator this time because it was a bit glitchy at the bottom, wasn't it? It was just a black hole with no doors. So we're going to go back to Hangar and Habs. But I am... Yeah, it's working now. It's working now. I am interested to know what causes the loss of health just by not wearing a helmet. I mean, I've travelled this galaxy time and time again in my underwear. Oh, it's at Hangar 2. We don't need to call it. That's a bit of a freeze there. Okay, that is a bit of a freeze. Hangar 2, here we come. And I've not lost 1% of health by travelling around the galaxy in my underwear. Walking through a lobby, I lose 14% health. It's another freeze. Those get better. They do get better. I'm not entirely sure. Right, so I go to my inventory and I transfer the guns and the ammunition over to my Pisces, right? So then we enter the pilot seat. And we bring up the skyline map and we go to crew L1, right? Set of routes, line change is solid, that's good. We speak to ATC, roger roger, and we request takeoff and we fire up our ship's engines. Should be okay, and that's the first clunk. We should be okay to lift off in a Pisces at the first clunk. There we go. And we're looking basically for our blue marker. Whoa. Don't ram into the... There's our blue marker up there. So that is going to be crew L1, where we're going next for our dust-up armor.
Thank
Right,
you. And please visit
okay.
again.
And we are all ready to go.
Quantum drive is now
There we are. So the landing,
gear raised.
the takeoff, the purchasing, apart from that one screen at Tammany and Sons in Lawville, and that was right at the beginning of the start of the game, all working well. Transfer of inventory working well. Trains, elevators, all working well. Apart from the panels, I'm not too bothered about the graphics. You know, it's more the mechanics of the game that I'm concerned with, and how interaction and functionality is affected by keyboard input, mouse controls, that kind of thing. But the graphics, if there is a graphics problem, obviously we need to highlight it. But like I say, losing the health in the hangars and Habs lobby, I don't know what that's about. That's like the third day that I've experienced this. It's maybe worth mentioning. But I don't know if anybody else has experienced it. And it's not terminal, it's just maybe the game sort of realising that I'm not out in space. You know, walk out of an elevator and you ain't got a helmet on, and the game says, well, you should have a helmet on. Oops, sorry. You're in an enclosed, pressurised environment where you don't need a helmet. So it takes some health off you, but doesn't kill you. If it killed you, I'd be straight on the forum submitting a ticket, but it doesn't happen once you start playing the game a while. But yeah, the first crash to desktop was I was setting up the graphics, changing the graphics from sort of medium to very high, and it just crashed the desktop without warning. No error code, nothing. And this is after I deleted the shaders folder and the user folder, so everything was new, brand new in that respect. Maybe it'd be an idea just to load the game and sit on the menu for 5-10 minutes, or however long is required for all the files to download. Not sure. I'd have to test that a bit more. Quantum Travel's working really well. We've got the graphics, we've got the sound, and the beauty of the experience in full. But I'm a little bit concerned at the amount of fuel that's been used. But then again, this is quite a long trip for Pisces. Not as long as Hurst. Well, it is actually. No, it's not. Well, I don't know. Bit shorter than Hurston to Crusader, I'm thinking. Not as long as Hurston to HUR L5. Yeah. In fact, let me bring up the... Yeah, nah. It's a lot longer. It's about 2.5 times, 3 times long. Okay. So we're coming to Crew L1. We're going to do the same here as we did at HUR L5. But we targeted the station directly
Quantum drive.
and got there almost right. So that is a problem. And the problem is that you turn off and on the quantum drive and your markers disappear. So we should be able to, even though we've got no text, we've got the marker. We should be able to travel to that.
Quantum drive is now off.
And we don't know where the station is yet, so we'll turn off and on. Got any markers? Just keep turning it on and off. That's all you need to do. Your markers will appear eventually. There we go. There's the station. So quantum to that. I said we will quantum to that. Okay. Try one more time. Thank you. Okay. Bit problematic, but at least the stations are appearing. We'll turn that off now. Oh man, I love this sun in my face. I really do not love the sun in my face. So the spigot is up, so we need it to be down. Can I get rid of this sun? It is so bright and distracting. And in the 30th century, they don't have any mechanism to sort of combat that. You know, they don't change the tint of the windows, they don't change the colour of the hood, because they're not as technologically advanced as we are in the 22nd century. The 21st century, what the hell am I talking about? What is it, 21, 23 now, isn't it? Right. So, I've come in. This is a very, very weird direction that I've entered from here. So we're just going to get a bit closer and drop the undercarriage before we forget. And just bring it down. Request landing clearance. It'll tell us where to go. I hope they don't give us the birdie.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Thank you, Roger. Right, so where is the landing bay? It's... What? Why are we going here? That is weird. Okay. So, give it a bit more speed so we're not taking forever to get there. But not too much speed. Not too much speed, and I'm just going to slow it down now when we get towards the hangar. We don't want to be coming in like a cannonball or a wrecking ball. And we're just going to glide in, missing the guns because we don't want a £16,000 16,000 credit fine for hitting them. We'll just come in slowly into the green marker and then hold the N key to auto land. And again,
Landing complete.
that's good. We'll go straight to our mobi-glass and refuel.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
So we're refueling.
Quantum fuel is at
Okay.
100%.
So that's done. We can turn that off
Engines offline.
and get out of the pilot seat. Okay, so again we're going to go to the Galleria. Just close that up so nobody can steal it. Not that they will, but if you leave your ship open, it's going to happen at some point. If you leave it there long enough. So we'll call the elevator. Yeah, there it is. And go to the lobby. And then we'll store our ship. We forgot to do that last time. go the ASOP terminal.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And we'll store our ship, the Pisces, and that's transferring to storage, and that's brilliant. Stored at crew L1.
Please visit us again.
Brill. So then we come round to the elevators, which are just around here. Medical centre. Actually, let's no, we'll do that afterwards, because we might suffer the dreaded no helmet issue again. Right, so we go to Galleria. Let's see. No, we're fine this time. We're fine. Must just be her L5. Might be a problem with that station. Right, so we go cruise. We buy 20 of these. It's 21, but we don't care about the one. We just transaction complete. I think they do sell the suppressor too. Do they sell the laser? No, they don't sell the laser. And what about the... No. What sites do they have? The ×1. I'm not even interested in that. If there were no sites left in the entire world, or the entire system of Stanton, only the ×1, we'd use them. Otherwise, we wouldn't. Right, so we come round to the armour shop. We type dust in here because we want dust up arms. Quick buy those, tactical. We can buy the desert edition of the dust up on Everest, but not the tactical, not in 3.18. So we buy one of each. Okay, and then I think that's all we need from here. So we'll come out of this, go into our inventory, and equip everything. So that's it. That's our guy. That is our guy. Right. Yeah, we don't need anything else from here. So we're getting kitted out slowly but surely. And we're going to go back down. We'll use the other elevator, test them both. Although there weren't any problems with this one like there was at her L5. Go to the medical bay. Check that out, make sure that's working. Although it's a bit of a... Oh man, I came down to the... No, I came down to the wrong one. I went to the refinery, didn't I? Just go to Hangar and Habs. I must have pressed the wrong one and not even consciously realised. Right, so... Medical clinic. Patient check-in. Don't usually have any problems with this, but please proceed to room 1. Right, okay, so
Concerns got you worried? Forget that.
room 1.
Nurse, please report to Med Station 4.
Basically what you do is look at the sign above the door.
Already taking.
This is 6, so we're at the wrong side. And that's 3, so 1 should be, oh that's 4, so 1 should be 2, where's 1? That can't be 1, that's going to be 5, right, so there's 2 to 5 here. Is this 1? Yes, this is 1, right. Every medical centre has a slightly different layout, but I'm going to lie down, this is going to replenish our health. and any hunger and thirst that we've got, less than 100%. So that's just going to take us up to 100%. There we go. We can get off here. We don't need any medical care. We know we've not got any injuries, so we'll just pop out of here again. Open the door. That is snazzy armour, isn't it? Oh, it's more the undersuit that makes that armour. You can't really call it armour, can you? Because there's more of the undersuit. There's more of the undersuit showing than armour, and that is light armour. So we come out again, back to the ASOP fleet manager. Recoil our ship. There we go. It's going to give us a hangar.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
We'll be waiting at hangar 2. Thank you very much, Claire. Bye for now. Call the elevator. Hangar 2. There we go. As you can see, the graphics are beautiful. Everything's working as expected. You know, it's going really, really well, is this? Really well. And we'll just see what else it brings us throughout the day. We're going to request landing takeoff, turn everything on, get the ship flight ready.
You are clear to launch.
Turn everything on.
Enfield Aerospace. All systems online.
Second time lucky. And we're just gonna raise up into the air slightly, withdraw the undercarriage. Off we go.
Landing gear raised.
So we'll just put the cruise control on there while we set the map to Crusader. And set route. I think that's set the route. We'll find out. Where's our blue marker? There it is. Turn on our
Thank you, and please visit again.
quantum drive. That's spooling, calibrating. And then we can enter quantum travel. There we go. So it is working. It's a little bit slow. I don't think that's a problem, but we'll test and ensure that everything is as it should be as we go along. I think that's the only thing you can do. There is no other way of doing it. So yeah, it's not as problematic as it has been over the past couple of days. Past couple of days have been trying and frustrating. But you know, this is the bleeding edge of software development. It's the very pinnacle of game software design. This is some of the best gaming software available on the planet. So, you know, that's why we're here, to test and make sure that it's working. I know a lot of people think it's a game and they're playing another version of the game or a future version of the game, and in some respects they are, but primarily this is a test environment. So we're just going to quantum travel to Orison.
Quantum drive is now on.
taking rather a long time. Rather a long time. But at least we've got the sound and everything else is working great. It's just taking a while. Now we did turn the VSync and volumetric clouds off, so we're not going to be affected by that, hopefully, as much as what we would be if they were turned on. But yeah, let's just try and dock.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, so quantum drive off, and there's the starport. The 4 lights. I don't know if you can see them there, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That tells you it's the starport. Now you get used to the structure anyway when we're just going to boost, put our cruise control on and boost towards this on afterburner. Get quite close to it and then request docking clearance. Retake security post Korea. Yeah. It's funny how everybody I'm trying to think of a word for it, but they turn everything into an acronym. You know, or capitalize everything. So they call Security Post Korea SPK. And you've got to learn like a new language before you can understand it. Instead of calling it Korea, because there is only one place called Korea, they call it SPK. You know, PO for Port Olisar or PT for Port Tressler. So we're just gonna bring it down to normal speed, and then we're gonna request docking clearance. Roger's gonna tell us where to land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, which one? This one. Right, okay, mate. There we go. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Is this? Oh, it's not. I always get this one wrong. It's round the front here. That's it. There's the entrance. Right, okay. So, just going to come in nice and slow. Not that slow. Yeah, usually around 30 meters a second is fine. Just glide in here, avoid everything, and there we go. There we go. And auto land. Hold the N key down. There it is.
Landing complete.
Now I know we haven't used much fuel, but we are going to try and refuel.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
And it's 1 credit, so that's good. Engines off,
Engines offline.
and then get out of the pilot seat. So next thing to do before we leave the ship is transfer everything over from our vehicle to our local. Now we'll just move all and we'll see if that works, and it does. There's absolutely nothing left in our ship. That's great. So yeah, job done, or done deal, as Spornicus Rex would say in Days Gone. Done deal. Yeah, what a cool guy. So then, last thing we're going to do today is go to the ASOP fleet manager, store our ship. And that's going to be it for the first stream. So we'll just go to the August Dunlow spaceport. If you don't know, August Dunlow is the guy who founded Crusader Industries. So we'll just come across to the fleet manager.
The Mercury
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And we're going to store the Pisces. There we go. Brilliant. Worked perfectly. So it's stored in Orison. There we go. Job's done.
Please visit us again.
And that's it. We'll leave it here for now. And, or shall we? No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will go... Yeah. It's only gonna... We'll test the shuttles. We'll buy some drinks. And reset our spawn location to Orison General. That's what we'll do. So just run through here. Through customs. All the rent-a-cops. What have you? Go to the Zen elevator because you feel spiritually enriched and refreshed when you walk through there with that music. Go to the shuttle station.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
And we're
Last
going to
call
go
for passengers.
to...
The shuttle is preparing
No, let's
to
go.
depart.
No. We'll go this way to Providence. Buy some
Please clear
backpacks
the
first.
hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Get some backpacks and then we'll go to Cloudview and do the business. Because we do need we're starting to lose our thirst bar's going down. We're starting to need a drink now, so we'll need to have a drink at some point. I haven't had a drink since leaving Hurston, basically. So here's the Providence platform. We'll test buying the backpacks. One interesting thing, yesterday I messed up the security assessment and I was told
Approaching next station.
on
If
the
this is your stop,
Star
please
Citizen
prepare to
Help
disembark.
Discord channel that it's not a problem, just
Last
had to
call for
wait long
passengers.
enough
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
for it to reappear, and it would reappear after some time. Never reappeared all day, and that was from 7 AM in the morning until 9 PM at night. It never appeared all day. So we go to the shop terminal and we're just going to click on the arrow backpack and we're going to buy 3 of these. And thank you very much to CIG for giving us 1 million credits to play with. We started off again with 1,070,000 today. So we bought 3 backpacks and we're just going to equip one of those. I said we're just going to equip one of those. Okay, so that's good. That's working. Doors open. So on to Cloudview.
Last
On
call
to
for
Cloudview.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing
Yep.
to depart.
And it was going to be a VIP chauffeur-driven shuttle
Providing
on
connections
queue,
to all major
but
platforms.
not this
Crusader
time.
Industries is happy to
Now,
offer free
where
and
is
convenient
the
transport to
timer?
all
Oh, there it
visitors
is.
aboard the Orison Skyway shuttle
So
service.
we've got to wait
Have a pleasant
50
stay.
seconds. I'm going to have to write to the Crusader administrator about this, making me wait a minute. It's just not fair, is it? Making people wait.
The next shuttle is
Anyway.
approaching the station.
It's good. And I only think, my only
Enjoying the view?
my only
Recently
comment
redesigned
about
call
the
for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
the shuttles at Orison is that they don't stop for long enough.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
You know, they should arrive, then you should have like 20 seconds wait when they stop,
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
and then sort of that's last call for passengers should be
Please
sort
clear the
of
hatch.
10
Shuttle will be
seconds
departing.
before it leaves. So you only get about 15, 20 seconds to get on the shuttle and go. That's okay for the number of
The
players
next
that
shuttle is approaching the
are
station.
on the server. You've only got like 100 people for the entire system per server, or slightly more. But if you imagine when there's hundreds of people playing it, it's going to be a lot busier, and you're going to need more time to get on and off, because you can't walk through players or NPCs. You know, you're going to have to line up, and I can imagine people will be stood at the door just blocking your way for the sake of it. So we're coming to cloud view now.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
It actually starts to open before it stops. It never used to do that. It's not a problem because it works, but something to bear in mind. So we'll go to Horizon General
The next shuttle
first
is approaching the station.
and reset our spawn point, or transfer our imprint, I think the correct term for it is. And it's good to see that the heart rate's going up, you know, because I get so used to running around full belt without the heart rate or anything being affected. And oh, that damn light, I wish they'd get rid of that light. It's horrible. So transfer imprint. Are you sure you want to transfer it? Yes. And that's transferred it to Horizon General. That's great. So if we die, this is where we're going to respawn, in this facility. It's a little bit inconvenient when you die and you come back here. You've got to get on the shuttle, go to the starport, get on the ship. If it was at a station like Port Olisar, it would be a lot quicker, because you just come down from the habitat into the station, recall your ship, and away you go. No shuttles, no elevator. Well, there is an elevator from the habitat, but not multiple elevators, and it's a lot quicker. But there's a reason why we use Olisar, and that's because it's involved. A lot more involved than... oh, there's one of these here. So, can we grab that? Yeah, we can grab that. And we'll just put that into our inventory for nostalgia. And you say, who's nostalgia? Oh, it's somebody I used to know. In fact, why don't we come here and just put all these away. Let's just chuck them all away. There's loads of them. I don't know why they're here. I really don't know why they're here, but we can chuck these out to everybody later, and just give them away as gifts or whatever. That's the... Come on, move over. Thank you. That's the method behind the madness. And I'm wondering where my armor... Where's my armor and everything else gone? That is annoying. I think it's because we've come across these plushies and slightly problematic. I mean, where has my armor gone? That's slightly concerning. in fact very concerning, because I've already bought it, I was wearing it, I put it on Crew L1, and I bet you I've got to go back and rebuy it. So it's not helpful, isn't that? Because then you're going back over things you've already done. Can I pick these two up? Yeah. And that one. So if we go into armour, there it is. I don't know why. I might have dragged it off actually. I might have dragged it off instead of... there have been times when... We got any... Oh God, we're all over here. So drag that one in. Can we drag that one in too? I really don't know if this is a hack or an exploit or something else, because I've seen this a lot. I've seen these plushies scattered all over the place, and I'm not getting paid by Crusader. Oh, jump up there. I'm not getting paid by Crusader. Oh, they're all in the lift. I'm not getting paid by Crusader to clean all this stuff up. Yeah. But it's just weird that they're here. And they don't half cause problems because there's too many entity collisions. No, that's my legs. Don't do that. It's probably what I did to my armor earlier on. Oh, it's taking my legs off. Right, okay. So we'll just get rid of these as best we can into our inventory. Like I say, everybody we see or bump into or talk to, we'll just, and we're in Horizon, we'll just give them a plushie. And I don't like these things. I don't see the point in them. It's kind of touted as a, no, we won't do that. We'll, yeah. It's kind of touted as a thing, you know, for people to enjoy, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Cuddly toys are for little kids or Pokemon players or whatever. Why would you want these in the game? Somebody's idea of being cute, and there's nothing cute about being fired at by a rhino or a panther. Or Ninetales. I cannot pick that one up. Can pick that one up. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. Till they eventually despawn. Or no, that's my arms. Now let me move a bit closer to these. Should be able to pick these up. I don't know. That's gone. Okay, that's gone. Brilliant. And then these last few in this lift. Somebody gets in this lift, it's going to bug them out. You know, it's just going to cause so many problems. It's not worth bearing. It's not worth thinking about. It doesn't bear thinking about at all. Come on, drag in, drag in, drag in. Get in there. Thank you. So, there's just one here, which we'll take that. And it is, have you noticed it's getting quicker? The more you pick up, the quicker it goes into the inventory. There we go. Right, so like I say, I don't know why anybody would want to do that. I don't know where they come from. Ground floor, let's open that. I don't know where they come from. Oh, there's shoe here. But I've seen this often. This is like the 5th or 6th time I've seen this pile of plushies around, whether it's the squids or the penguins. They're just all over the place, and usually in areas where people are frequenting, elevators, fleet terminals, that kind of thing. So that's our daily chore for the day, and looks a lot nicer, and everything's cleaned up. So we'll just come to the shop now and we'll buy some crews. Cruise floor, we'll have 10 of these, or 15. 10, oh no. Let's just go down to 15. 15 of those. Okay. Cruise dark, we'll have the 20 of these. About 10, 20 of them. Cruise looks, 20 of them. We're never going to run out of drinks anyway, we'll collect more throughout the day. And the pulse, we'll buy 20 of them. Okay. So, anything else we need from here? I don't think so at the minute. That's it. That's all we need to do. We need to get out of here. We're in Orison at the Cloudview Centre. So this is where we're going to be picking it up from. We'll be spawning in the habitat, which is that beautiful building there, the green circle. So yeah, we'll just log out here, and thanks for watching. Everything's working absolutely great. Few little niggles right at the beginning, but that was graphics related.
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
Shuttles are working, everything else is working, and yeah, we're happy with that. We are happy with that. So until next time, and fly safe. Bye for now.